Hi everyone, so this video is basically going to show you something that I've been trying to do for a very long while now. Trying to have my website dimensions accurately, vertical accurately, width, and the camera focus is being weird again, which is really annoying. This is a proper £60 webcam, what is going on? That autofocus is terrible. Yeah, okay, it's working now. Yeah, so basically, what I've done here is that you'll see this down here. The width and the height are not messing up. So when you're scrolling up, you can see how it's staying pretty much with the window. So and so is everything else though. That's what's see that? See how the pink is. Maybe if I change the color for you so you can see it a bit better. Let's change the color. So CSS3. Page 2, let's say gold. No. Crimson. Does that work? Oh, well, there you go. I was not expecting that to work, but it did. So there you go. So as you can see, the white area here, and then the red area. You can see how it stays with the window, and also it resizes everything else. So even if I do it width-wise or height-wise, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's still. And this is fucking awesome because my real website, which has this at the moment, it doesn't do that. You see, so it doesn't shrink. It does shrink, but it doesn't do it at the point that all the time. So you've got this like, you see how it sort of goes into itself eventually, and then it comes back out. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna have to fix that, I guess, now because I figured out a solution, which means I'm gonna have to get the damn tablet out, which is going to be annoying because I have to then keep refreshing the tablet and all that kind of stuff to get this exactly right so that it works on everything. Well, on most things, anyways. I don't have the facility to be making sure everything works, but yeah. But it still resizes. It's just that it's a little bit off. But if you were using this website, you wouldn't even notice because you'd just probably be like this. Well, not like that, but you'd be like this, and you don't even have to scroll up or down. So you just click on it, and it take you to whatever part of the website you want to go very quickly as well. So, which is really awesome because it's all CSS. It's not JavaScript as much as possible. So everything's really fast. So if you start using JavaScript, that's when it starts slowing down, in my opinion. Obviously, when this is actually properly working, there will be boxes with animated boxes with flashing images and shit or something. So just or maybe even something more innovative than that if I can. But which may slow this down, which is why I won't do that, and maybe just keep it as minimal as possible while still being very beautiful to look at. Something like that perhaps, or animation. Animation is kind of fun though. I'll look into it. I mean, I really will try and get it to look like that. So, yeah. But yeah, the code to do that, as far as I can see, is pretty much all that. So it's not even much really. It's just that you have to have your body and HTML with width and height and margins and paddings and borders. And then your page has to be, well, it doesn't. I don't think it has to be absolute, but you can. It could be relative, I think. And then you just have to keep doing this sort of stuff. So you have to have this margin. You have to have all these set to 0, and then you can use the margin instead of using height and width. You use the margin and stuff to do stuff sometimes, and sometimes you don't. See here as the height. So I had to use a height there, because it's the button bar and it needs a height so that because it needs a height, and there's no other way to do it where it'll work properly and the way that it does now. So you have to use height in this way for it to smoothly increment this up and down, so there's no offset differences, so that the buttons aren't moving slower than the button bar, the red bit, and or vice versa or whatever. So it's all working in sync, sort of thing, as much as possible. So you have to do it with the height and the VH. So far, that's what's worked for me. So yeah, and then the form. Well, I don't know if you have to do that, but and then the main buttons needs. Yeah, the main buttons was very annoying. So you have to set a width and a margin, and you have to make sure it's relative. Though I think that was what the problem was for me. But once you've done that, set it to relative, set the height and the width. Because you don't really need it to be the whole entire screen, do you? So it'll just do it as far as it needs to. Yeah, so this is just awesome that I figured this out anyways. So that's all the CSS that's required to do all that. So that's really awesome. And yeah, I did put that there because I just don't give a shit. So fuck you if you do. If you don't like that, you can stick a chair right where your ass is. As far as I can say, they work as well. The buttons work, so you can click them, and I could probably animate them and all that kind of stuff with transitions and animation stuff. But you know, it's still awesome. This is good. This is great. So, anyways, this is all I wanted to talk about. So, anyways, yeah. So, thank you for watching, and bye. Bye bye. Yep, my face looks horrendous on this, but that's really kind of what my face looks like. It's just this does weirdness to it. It has too much sharpness, I think, this camera has, but whatever. Which is, I think, how they get away with saying it's very detailed. But yeah, I really do think this is. Look at this. Look at that dot. And look at that. It's just so annoying. It gets really bad when you get close, though. It's not that bad when in real life, though. Yeah, I need to. Anyways, this is so off topic. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Okay. That was unbelievably retarded in a way. Bye, everyone.